Alright, so here we go with another awning replacement, the fabric alone. This one's going to be a little easier because there's no springs inside of the system. So the first thing I want to do is take that fabric and lay it out in the sun, that way it can go flattening out itself and warming up that fabric. And the first step I always do when I'm working on these is tie up the arms so that they don't pop out when I release the roller. And I tie up one side of the roller and toss the rope to the other side to secure it later on. So now I'm just adding zip ties to the other arm, that way both of them have something holding the arms just about 1.5 feet away from the sidewall. Alright, so once I have that done, next step I'm going to remove the set screws that are holding the fabric onto the railing against the sidewall. So now all I'm doing is removing that rear gutter because I decided that pulling the fabric towards the back is going to be easier than the front, which is heading towards the street. That way I have that open space on the rear to slide the new fabric into that railing. Now all I'm doing is just going to the back of the RV so I can tie that rope down to something. So the next step is just cutting that fabric all the way down so that I can release the roller from the sidewall. And then all I have to do is slide that old fabric out of that trim there, that railing. This system, this is a Carefree awning. It has some clips right there on the head where the motor's at, on the right side where I'm at now. You have to remove the plastic tab that's hiding a little clip that actually locks the roller in place. So once I release that side of the awning, I just let it hang with that rope and I go on to the other side so I can release the roller and bring it all the way down. Alright, so all I'm doing is releasing the fabric from the roller, so I'm ready to remove it here in a minute. Now I'm just getting that new fabric so I can slide that into place now. And now you'll see it's just a matter of going back and forth as you go sliding the fabric in place. It's just going back and forth until you get it all the way into its position. And there we go. Now that we have that fabric in place, I'm just setting my A-frame ladder in place because that's going to act like a person holding up one side of the roller as I go sliding the other side into the fabric. But first we have to remove the old fabric from the roller. So it has one screw on each side that's securing the fabric to the roller. So that's the first thing I remove. And then I just slide the whole fabric out. Once it's completely released, I can go ahead and install the new fabric on it and just start pushing that tube in. Once the tubes are already set, I can go ahead and bring it up with me, and I'm just going to tie it because I want to keep the angle minimum before I start trying to mount it onto the arm of the awning itself. So it's just going to hang here while I go to the other side and mount the left side of the roller. So the only tricky thing about these systems, the Carefree rollers, is that when you're going to put the roller back in to where the motor's at, the little shaft that's sticking out has to fit inside of a small hole. But when you get it in there, sometimes it seems like it's in place, that it's set in place, and it's not. Sometimes you actually have to rotate the roller by hand to make it actually fit perfectly and go all the way in. If not, when you go to retract it or extend it, you're going to hear the motor rotate and you're going to see that the roller's not budging at all. That means it didn't really lock properly. So once I feel good that the roller is in place and is locked properly, then I go ahead and untie the rope so that I can extend those arms, and then rolling it up from the inside using that switch. But first you'll see me climb up and put the gutter back in place, that way I don't forget to do that later. Once I see that the roller is rolling up straight, it's not crooked or anything, then I go and I secure the fabric, putting all those set screws back in. So first I'm setting the 2 small screws, one on each end of the fabric against the sidewall trim, that railing, and then I go and secure the fabric on the roller with the screw on each end. And that's it.